Abracadabra, the stadium. This is the Wembley. Oh my goodness.
Right
No
now.
human is limited.
Yeah, so it really encourages you to.
Within a week I lose all this. Huku ni noma. Tutafute pesa.
Hello guys and welcome back to Savannah, but this time it's so different because we loved all the feedback that we got from you guys. I'm here with a very, very special guest, Churchill.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're going to do another tour of this property and he's going to be asking me all the questions that you guys might actually have. So let's go through this property one more time in detail.
Karibu. This is massive.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So where we are, what's happening here?
So we are in the backyard of this property, which is one of the pieces I particularly really enjoy. I've talked about this property several times and I can't get enough of it. Yeah.
So which is your best place here?
Personally, I've talked about the pool a lot.
Yeah.
I've hinted that I might find an opportunity to dip my toe once it's finished.
Right.
But yeah, that's my favorite part.
And this is the
Gazebo.
Oh, this is a gazebo.
Like no other.
Like no other.
Yes.
Oh yes, I can tell. And then what is here?
Here, so what we have going on here is a fire pit.
Okay.
The idea is this entire area is supposed to be social. So everything that we're constructing here, you can see, is to create that social environment.
Right.
Yeah.
And that should be the
Barbecue area. So I think it's a great idea for you to get like a real good impression, to really get up close to some of these features, so you can really see the kind of work that we've been able to do.
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes in construction, things look good from afar, but when you get up close, you get to identify all the issues. But for us, this is the stage where we have confirmed that everything is solid. So the beautification stage is next.
Right.
Yes.
This is a fireplace.
This is the fire pit. Like this is a social area where you'll have that fire at night, sit with a couple of friends, have a drink of wine or something.
Nyama choma.
Nyama choma. And that's why we have the barbecue area.
Oh,
so
great.
the barbecue will be coming from there to here and people are enjoying.
Great.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, so you've noticed there's something going on back here.
What's happening here?
So what this area is designated for, we want to create an artificial river.
Wow.
Yes.
So we might as well have fish in here.
We might. Yeah, that's to be seen. Actually, that's to be seen. We tell people, keep watching and you'll just see when things come into fruition. We might have fish in there. It's going to look very interesting.
This should be very interesting. So
Yeah.
where are we about to, when is the conclusion day? When do you think this will be done?
So for this project at this point, I've said the next stage is just beautifying everything because now we've made sure everything is solid. The next stage, it's going to take like a month and we can do that. Next stage, complete everything and people will be ready to actually move in.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is where you get a proper view of this massive house.
Yes, you can see that it's quite grand, but also I appreciate that even from this distance, you can see all the detail work that we've been able to do throughout the entire house.
Right.
Yeah, we'll look closer at that, but Churchill, I will not have done this compound justice if I don't take you closer to why I personally think is the stunner of this entire area, and it's those sculptures over there. So if we just find our way around and just get closer, I want you to look at all the detail that was put in by the amazing people who did the sculpture work.
Awesome.
Just be careful, don't step in any of the cement.
Yeah. So this is the swimming pool area.
Yeah, isn't it quite large?
It is quite large for.
So we can
That's
go
beautiful.
over and just look at those sculptures. But honestly, if you were to have a pool,
Is it
wouldn't
heated
this?
swimming pool?
Yeah, definitely. The thing is that you have to understand, we're doing like high-tech everything.
Okay.
Inside the house, outside the house. That's why actually, I haven't mentioned, we have like underground drainage systems throughout the entire compound, because we've had people asking us like if it rains, wouldn't it interfere with the section? But that's the thing, we thought about everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, even the pool is going to be heated because we want the client to be able to really take full advantage of this lovely, massive pool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. And now to the sculptures.
Now to the sculptures. I know I've really insisted, but I think you can tell I'm
No,
genuinely
this is awesome.
excited.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Where was it done?
So it's been a journey. I said it's been a journey. So we went all the way to Kisii, went into the quarries of the soapstone, actually selected the people who are going to do the work for us. We came with them, and then they went back, got the stones and the sizes, because we talked about every sketch and every idea that we had, got the stone, it was brought here, everything was curved here and within this compound. And then after months of hard work, we finally got something that we wanted exactly.
This is like Mona Lisa.
I don't think it's Mona Lisa, but I get why you're getting those vibes. But it is extremely detailed. They have eyebrows,
Yeah, I've seen it. He has eyebrows.
textured eyebrows, and it is fantastic. And these actually will be spouting water, so it's not just going to
From
be...
where?
Okay, so
So-
from the pots.
Oh, from the pot.
Yeah, the pots that they're holding are going to be spouting water. There's also going to be more spouts over there into the pool. So it's going to really be like a full-on experience.
Wow.
This is not going to be a regular pool. This is going to be a very high-end pool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the details.
Yeah.
And we have another one right here.
Yeah, this is the main lady of the show. Yeah.
Main lady.
The main lady.
I ain't going home until the old fat lady sings. She's
not that
She's just good.
She's not fat at all.
I really also have to appreciate
Yes.
the talent that we have in Kenya. If this
Yes.
was done here by Kenyans, right?
By Kenyans. I love the fact that you've pointed out that we have such big talents in Kenya, because I feel like there's a lot of people who assume to get something like this, you have to go outside Kenya, but we wanted to showcase that you can do this within home soil.
Yeah.
Yes.
You said the attention to details, even the
Even the, the hair, even the hair, yes.
hair,
even
the
the-
everything. Yeah.
she has a bracelet, but I think, yeah,
Yeah.
that's,
This is awesome.
yeah, it's
That's
very
beautiful,
amazing.
yeah.
So we can
Looks
now,
like she can come alive. How are you? PJ. All right, so where are we going to next?
so we've looked at the gazebo,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
And one particular thing I want you to really note about that gazebo is the roofing.
Yeah.
Apart from, of course, the amazing rails that we have on the stands, the roofing, we've actually replaced all the roofing for this entire compound. So that roofing, and you can see in the main house as well, it's the same roofing.
And I can imagine you'll have lighting all over.
Yes, yes. Those steps that we came down
Yeah.
are going to have lights. We're going to play around a lot with landscape lighting, because if you have features that you really want people to enjoy, you want them to enjoy them at different times of the day. If you have landscape lighting, you're able to highlight some of these things. Actually, I made a really big mistake. I did not even mention that we have a waterfall.
That's a waterfall.
That's a waterfall. So that will also be lit up. And then, have you ever been in an environment where you can hear the river running or just the sound of water?
Yes.
That's what we're trying to create in this compound.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. It looks like it's a whole playground over here.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be for enjoyment. You've worked so hard for so many years to purchase this property. You've hired us to beautify it. We want you to fully enjoy the experience of being in your backyard.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You can even hold a party for 50 people. 100.
Even 100. Do a whole wedding party.
Ah,
I can have a whole wedding party here.
You can, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, and there's enough security. If you look around
Yeah.
at the perimeter wall, actually, I think you can tell from the lines of demarcation exactly where we've added on just to increase that security.
Yeah.
And also, this entire wall had like plants on it, but we decided that we could take down those plants because it was going to interfere with the pool. There was going to be a lot of debris coming in. So we can increase security and also just take care of that issue that would have existed.
Wow.
Yes. There's this thing I like to tell our audience where when you think of an interior designer, you think of the inside.
Yeah.
You think of someone's going to tell me buy this chair, you know, put these carpets.
Yeah, these
No,
curtains.
Yeah, no, but that's not what Fine Urban Interiors does.
Yeah.
We think of everything. We've seen that we do landscaping as well.
Right.
And now when it comes to the structure, the exterior matters as much as the interior because the exterior is the first impression you get of a house
That's
to
right.
prepare you for what you're going to see inside. So we have to make sure those things match, and that's why we go into excruciating detail when it comes to things like molding. I want you to get a closer look. Here, I think on this you can see just how much work goes into it. You see the different layers of it. You're not going to look at it from afar and be like, it's beautiful. Come up close and you're like, oh, it's crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Attention to details.
Yeah, and again, it's thanks to being able to work with local talents.
Yeah.
Right now, you can see the guy who's responsible for this work. He's right up there, continuing on with the good work to make sure that everything is up to par.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kase. Nice, nice. Was this house built from scratch?
No, no, no. This was an existing house.
Yeah.
What we're here to do is to elevate it, to modernize it, because if you were able to be on the site when before we started doing anything, you would really feel the age, because there were so many elements that you're like, okay, I can see that that was a trend a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Things had not aged that great, so we're just here to elevate and modernize.
Great.
Yes.
It's an overhaul, if you ask me. It's
Pretty
a complete
much.
overhaul.
Yeah,
Because,
pretty much.
all right, so
Yeah.
we have a look at what's up. Is this the sitting room?
Yes, this is
The
the living
living
room.
room.
Yes. Don't you love that movement from that beautiful backyard into the living room? It's such great movement.
It is.
Yeah.
I like to see, there's no door here?
Yeah. I've told people that we are planning to have like a glass door here, just so even when you're in the living room, you can really enjoy the view of the outside.
Okay.
Yes, but it's not going to be any glass door. I said security is paramount, so it has to be
The thick glass.
very thick, very bulletproof.
All right.
So just to make sure we're building with the best materials available on the market.
Great.
Yes.
Awesome. So I suppose that should be the entertainment zone.
Yeah, that is the TV wall, and of course, just like with everything else, we have to put that Fine Urban Interiors touch.
Yes.
It can't be plain. We have to make it extra, just so it feels extraordinary.
Great.
Yes.
And then you have this amazing
Gypsum. Isn't it
gypsum.
stunning?
Yes, it is stunning.
Last time I was here, they didn't have the lights in, but the effect with the lights is amazing. It feels like it really comes to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have diffusers. I told you we want to do things high tech.
Right.
So we thought instead of installing one of those regular ACs, let's have diffusers that, distribute the air more evenly throughout the space.
Great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the chandelier.
Well, that is going to be a stunner. If you've seen any of our work,
Yeah.
we really go above and beyond when it comes to selecting the centerpieces for, the highlight points of the house.
Great.
Yes.
That's one of the highlights.
Oh, it's definitely, I guarantee you,
Yeah.
that is going to be a stunner.
Great.
Yeah.
And then we have this.
What can you guess what that is?
Another swimming pool? Okay.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be. It's big enough to actually fit someone in there, but
Aquarium.
no, it's not. It is an aquarium.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is massive. You can drown in here.
100%. A grown man can fit in there comfortably. comfortably a grown man can fit in there. But it's going to be so stunning once it's complete and
Yeah.
the fish are in there. It's just going to be so
It's
gorgeous.
custom made for this place.
Yes. You're not going to go and buy something that would fit a space exactly the way you want it.
Yeah.
So that's why we tend to like to customize a lot of the things that we do just to make sure that everything, is up to par.
Okay.
Yes.
With all the lights and stuff in.
Yeah, I can't wait because right now it seems a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
You can't quite see the vision, but once it comes to life, it's just going to be something else.
Awesome.
Yes.
You love fish?
Fish, I don't know how I feel about fish unless they're like on my plate,
Yeah.
and then I'll know how I feel about fish on my.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now this is the living room. Then where next? Wow.
Yeah. And then you can see the staircase. They're also going to have the lights beneath them,
Yeah.
just to match what we're doing on the exterior as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
So where do we go next?
So from the living room, obviously, I know the staircase is very tempting. It seems like it's beckoning us, but we can just walk through to the dining, take a look at the kitchen, and then we'll end up upstairs.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so the dining is right this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Wow, this is massive.
Yeah, it's a big dining room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you can see right now we're just mainly using it for storage, but the main thing is again
Yes, Shanda.
the gypsum,
The gypsum.
design, the lights. It's just beautiful.
Great, it is.
Yeah,
It is beautiful.
and I know. Obviously, you're looking forward to the chandelier.
This is the dining area.
Yeah, this is the dining area,
now
and then
this.
we have the open kitchen. It had storage here, but we felt like they did not use this to the fullest capacity. So what we want to do for this kitchen is increase storage and, just make sure all the worktops are great, make it convenient to move around. And again, it's a social area, so you want people to be able to help each other out in the kitchen very easily.
Right.
Yeah.
What I like,
You like the stone?
the kitchen walls.
I'd love to take credit for that and be like, yes, Fine Urban Interiors hand selected the stone, but this actually existed in this house.
Wow.
But we were able to recognize that it adds so much character and there was no need to take that down.
Right.
So we want to work with it. We want to keep it there. It's very beautiful. So I think that's part of interior design, recognizing what to keep and what to take away.
Yeah, not bringing down everything.
You don't have to. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
All right. Great. So where next?
So I just want to point out this section.
Yeah.
Just the section, you can't see anything, but the main reason I want to point out this section
Yeah.
is just because of that wall.
Yes.
There's nothing there right now, but there's going to be a TV.
Okay.
I am not a great cook, so having a TV.
Can you do gali?
Ugali, small ugali.
For two people. That's okay.
For two people, for one person. But yeah, I think that would be a great assist for someone like me. I could cast something on there, like the cooking channel, and follow the recipe in real time.
Wow.
I don't have to have my phone on the counter. So that's just a great addition,
That's an
personally.
amazing idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. All this space.
All this.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah, it's so easy to walk around.
And the sinks.
Yes, yeah. You'll get to see, once we take away all this tarp, you'll be able to see things revealed.
We'll revisit this place.
100%.
Great.
Yes.
Where to next?
So we're going to the exterior kitchen.
Exterior.
Yeah, so it's right over here.
Is this a kitchen?
Yeah. So we wanted to create an exterior area where we can have, you know how in Africa, if you're going to have a large group of people coming, you want to really prepare choma and big meals. This is the kitchen where they'll be able to do that.
Wow.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that was the main point of creating this space. You can see we have our fundis here very hard at work, making sure that every shelf is in its place and you can maximize the storage of this area.
These are the guys you work with when it comes to woodwork.
Yeah, these are the guys that actually do a lot of the customization that we work on all our projects. And they do excellent work, and that's why we keep working with them.
Nafanya kazi poa? Kazi iko poa sana, iko poa sana.
Yeah.
Poa. Nitakuja nipige msumari randa kidogo. Ama nisikie tu raha. Sawa. Haya, asante.
is a designated laundry room.
Yeah.
You can see we have cabinetry for storage for anything you want. You have a lot of space to have your dirty clothes. You have multiple stations where you could work. Yeah, and of course, washing machine, dryer, all that good stuff is going to be in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not my area.
It's not?
Specifically.
So you don't do your own laundry?
I do.
Eh.
Or rather, I used to do.
Okay, yeah, but you, of course, we wanted to make sure.
Yeah, but it's easier. I can see the drying machine. The machines are already here.
Yeah, we're just waiting to put everything in place before you can do that. Of course, you can see we're still finishing out the cabinetry so that everything fits in very, very perfectly. So this staircase has quite the story. So before we can even step on them and get to experience them, I think it's just good to take a moment to just enjoy the view.
Right.
They're quite well done. And this is because when we first came here, they did not feel that comfortable to walk on, and then the flow of it did not really make sense in the layout of the house. So we had to completely redo these staircases.
Wow. How, this is the real masterpiece.
Yes.
I know a bit of welding, but I can tell you, how long did it take to create these curves?
Now, the people you would ask about that is the guys who are actually working on it.
Fundi, hii ilikuwa siku ngapi kupiga hii kona hivi? Bwana, hii unachoma kuchoma. Inakatukata, ndio naona mmekatakata muipatie hiyo. Na ipimane hivi, alafu ukachukua na hiyo nyingine ikazunguka. Wow. Good job.
This is not actually the first time they're doing this, because we initially did it, but the curve did not work out that well, so we had to take it down and call them again to actually redo it for a second time to make sure everything was perfect.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Awesome. This is magnificent.
It is.
So to me, this is it.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yes. Once you come in, this is the first thing you see.
Yes.
Heading to heaven.
Yeah, to heaven. So shall we go to heaven then?
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we've landed.
We have landed.
And I love what you've done with this.
I love that you picked that up, because that's the point. Once you come up the stairs, we want to have a wow factor.
Yeah.
So you want to be greeted by something that's already like appealing to the eye. And that's exactly why we're thinking of, having this here as just the main feature.
Yeah. Looks like a TV set.
That's great.
You look perfect. Just stand over there. Actually, I don't have a curtain.
With all this.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Yeah.
You look very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
So which direction are we going? How many bedrooms are these?
So up here we have 5 bedrooms.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a look at a couple of them. I think there's maybe 2, the master and then one of the other ones. I'll just show you the kind of work we're really putting into these rooms.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go this way. Actually, let's do a bedroom. Let's do the family room, and then we'll do the master bedroom.
So this is one of the bedrooms?
Yes. So this is a good example of one of the standard bedrooms in this property. Okay. This is what it looks like. But the way we're elevating the mood is by changing up the colors, redesigning the gypsum, playing around with the lights, and also, of course, playing around with the cabinetry and design features like this.
Awesome.
Yes.
Great. And this is not the master.
This is not. I think it's kind of obvious, but every room is actually an ensuite.
Yeah.
So the bathrooms also have a lot of features that we're working on that will modernize the entire space. So the tile work that's going to be in there, as well as on the floor right now, you can't see the tile work, but once everything is complete in these rooms, it's going to feel like a totally different house. I really urge you to take a look at the before footage because the transformation will strike you even more.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like to see the before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Before we have the after.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this is the ensuite. You can see we've already done the tiles for the walls.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, very minimalistic. And then we're also going to go in there and do the floor tiles and all the fittings. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great. And then you wanted to take me to
The family room. So this is where the family would come. You know, if you want a different section to be able to really fully enjoy your house, so they could come here for like a special movie night if they want, or even a place for the kids to get away from the parents. You know, the parents are downstairs watching the news, the kids are like, we want to do something different. They have a room where they come here, just enjoy and watch TV away from everybody else.
And it has a balcony too.
It has a balcony, which is a huge advantage because whoever's in here also gets to really enjoy the view of the backyard.
What's happening?
Yes.
And also get the neighbors.
You can see, you know, if you're, you know, curious what's going on the other, on the other side, you could sneak peek and be like, hey, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, the gypsum work.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Have you noticed anything?
And the calves.
Yeah, have you noticed anything about the gypsum that we've seen so far?
What?
There's definitely like a theme going on, like
That's
a
right.
softer edges,
Yes.
you know, circular designs. Here you can see we have the curves. Yeah, it's just something that a thematic that we're running throughout the entire house. Yeah.
See, with the calves, it's smooth. This calms you.
Yeah, we've heard something about energies and circular shapes and soft edges. They really do have that effect.
They do.
Yeah. So can we now go? The next room I want to show you is actually the gym.
Gym.
Yeah,
They have a gym.
Yes. I mean, with all these rooms, you have space for that, you know? So the gym is right over here.
Wow.
Yeah, there's been a lot of structural work that's happened here.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned earlier that this project had a lot of structural work. I think I pointed out a few things.
Right.
This is one of the main ones because actually, you see this opening over here leading to the balcony. That did not exist.
Okay.
So this house had a balcony that did not have any doors leading to it. Felt like such a waste of space, so we opened that up.
You open it.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is the gym area.
Yes.
And again, the gypsum here looks totally different from all the other houses.
It has to, every room has to have a certain feel to it. And it's so important to actually implement that when it comes to the type of gypsum we do.
Great.
Yes.
So these treadmills, everything, the weights in here.
Yeah, every time we design a gym, you keep in mind what will the client want in the gym. You know, you might design a huge space because you're like, I'll put all this equipment. And the client is like, I just want one spinning bike or one treadmill. Why did you give me this entire space? So spaces like this, we work very closely with the client. You know, if you want a place for your dumbbell rack, you know, we're gonna have enough storage for that and create nooks and crannies for that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, then that wall, there's going to be a very huge mural on this particular wall.
Yeah.
We're going to create something eye-catching.
Eye-catching.
Yeah, like a hand-painted mural.
Oh, awesome. I can't wait for that.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So what would you have in your gym?
Treadmill, possibly some weights. That's it.
And what about like the type of design would you go for? Would you want something on the walls in particular? Or?
Yes, like someone working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you have if you had someone
Like
hand-painted?
Usain Bolt or Eliud Kipchoge.
Eliud
And
sounds like a
Eliud
great.
Kipchoge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that when you're on that treadmill.
No human is limited.
Yeah. So it really encourages you to.
Within a week, I lose all this.
That would be great motivation.
Yes, of course.
But also, again, you'd want mirrors.
Yeah.
You want mirrors in your gym so you can check out the gains.
Yes.
Yes, so we're gonna have that on this wall
Yeah.
where a client can come and check in what they're. Yeah, you're checking your muscles.
Yeah.
Making sure everything is going.
The last time
according.
I checked into a gym, they asked me to check on my weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did exactly that.
Uh-huh.
My weight, 90. I pinned it on the wall.
Uh-huh.
I was just watching my weight the entire time. So nothing has happened. So I hope this will motivate me.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I tend to look at these gyms and be like, if I had that in my house, I'd definitely
Do you
work
gym
out.
a lot?
No,
Really?
not at all.
It's just you.
It's just me. I just, I'm just winging it.
So thank the parents who run the gyms.
Yeah.
We have to hit the gym. This
Yeah.
will be my favorite. I'd like to see the balcony.
Yeah, now that you can actually access it.
Now that I can access it.
Do you see how crazy it is that someone designed a house, created a whole balcony with a great view to the entrance of the house, and then completely closed it off?
Why? How was he accessing this place?
No one was. That's the thing. It wasn't being used. So we came and we were like, that's such a waste. This is a great place to just lounge again, just have a nice view into your front yard.
In fact, just usimfungulie.
Yeah. You want to protect your property, so when you're here, you're like, don't open that gate for anybody.
Don't open that gate.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, see the generator room there, well done.
Yeah, I know right now things look messy, but that's the process. Things have to get worse before they get better.
Great.
Yeah, but from here on out, quickly things are just going to get better and better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work.
A lot of very hardworking people coming together.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, shall we now do the master?
The master bedroom. Yeah, let's go take a look at that.
All right. Abracadabra, the stadium. This is the Wembley. Oh my goodness. This is the master.
This is the master. Now you can really feel it.
Oh, I can feel it.
You can really feel when you walk in.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I like that design again.
Yeah.
And what they are doing. Mnafanya kazi nzuri sana bana. Kali
Yeah.
sana.
Yeah, we wanted to create flow so that you don't just see that van and that's it.
Yeah.
At each room you go, you kind of see touches of other elements you've seen throughout the house. It's just to create harmony.
Great.
Yeah.
And what are you planning to do with that wall?
So right now you can see we're in the process of taking that down.
Oh, this is going down.
Yeah, we want to take away that entire window setup that feels clunky and has so many divides and kind of obstructs the view, honestly. So
Mubomoaji ametoka Mubomoaji.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you create a hole.
Yeah, something like that's going to cover that entire area and be more seamless.
Yeah.
If you think of what I was telling you downstairs, we're actually right about that entrance. So it's going to be great for the view from the exterior of the house.
Great.
So the top is going to match the bottom in a very good way. So it's going to be aluminium and glass.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to go to work. Really?
I mean,
with
when
this
you-
house, with this room, am I supposed to wake up to go to work?
I feel when you make it this big, it means you have passive, you don't have to wake
Oh,
up, you don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
that.
Just now.
Uh-huh.
And now to the
Master bathroom,
master bathroom.
which has had a huge transformation. And I was waiting to get here to talk to you more about how interior design really incorporates a lot of construction. And this is the best place to really talk about that, because this initially was one large room that served as a bathroom. And we were kind of like, it feels like overkill?
Yeah.
You don't need all that space just for a bathroom. So we came up with ideas of how we could transform it to serve more purposes.
Right.
Yeah.
So now these are the. We're gonna have a jacuzzi over here.
We will have a jacuzzi in this area. We're going to have the toilet bowl over there. We're going to have a his and her sink. We're going to have a shower cubicle, and they'll still have enough room to move around freely.
That's awesome.
So you can see how there was just a wastage of space with, just designating the entire area as just the bathroom.
So then what did you do with the other space?
So once we built up the walls,
Yes.
we were able to now create a very intimate space here, which is the walk-in.
Walk-in closet.
Yes, this is the walk-in.
Oh, awesome.
This did not exist at all. At all. No part of this was standing. So we kind of divided this, and now we have a whole walk-in closet.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So everyone has their space.
Yes.
His and hers.
Yeah, every section, have you noticed that everything is kind of evenly spaced out so that no one's bickering or fighting over, no, that's my space or this is my space. Yeah.
I know that's the TV area.
Yeah.
And then from here, you're able to experience
the view.
the grandness
And
of the
I
room.
don't think we can truly demonstrate how you can enjoy that view without actually going out into the balcony.
Let's go.
So let's go into the balcony.
Mubomoaji.
Asiingie kwa kamera.
Wow. Look at this. It's a
Yeah,
grand view.
it is. I call this the best seats in the house. Now, if this was like an opera or any sort of show, this would be the seats you want.
Yeah.
Because you get to really take in some of the best features that we've been able to put into this backyard. Yeah.
I'm just waking up to this every morning, just
For this fresh air.
Yeah, you bring your cup of coffee here. You just smile at the world because you're like, you know, I've done it. I've made it. I've accomplished all I wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is grandness.
Yeah.
The next level.
Luxury,
Yeah.
grand. And then also the main thing I've said throughout this tour is to modernize. So if you've not gotten the impression of an elevated house, a modernized house, then we've not done our job. Yeah.
So, in conclusion, I'll say what I like you've done, Fan Urban, is you're able to direct everything from here. You don't need to shout.
Yeah.
You are part of that. Wherever you are, you're part of the activity. If
Yes.
you had guests over there, you're still part of it.
You are. I really, my thought is if I was a parent in this house, and my kids were running around, this is the perfect place for me to yell down and give them instructions.
Talk up or find how you do this. Get out of the swimming pool.
You have full control. You don't need to go down there and start wrestling the kids, or you're just yelling from, the perfect view.
Great.
Yes.
Now that we've seen all this and we can't wait to come back and see now once everything is done and
Yeah.
construction is over,
Yes.
someone wants to get in touch with Fan Urban.
I mean, we always have our contacts in the description box. You can find us on all social media. We are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Twitter. We're all of them. It's Fan Urban Interiors. But of course, for content like this, if you want to watch the full videos, you go on YouTube, Fan Urban Interiors. And we always encourage our audience to interact with us because sometimes they have some very key questions or key points. For this project, actually, we had a couple of questions about the drainage, and that's why I was telling you. Someone actually pointed out, how's the water going to affect the pool? And it just shows that the people who are watching genuinely pay attention to what we do. So, yeah.
What are some of those frequently asked questions?
People want to know how much does it cost
Yes.
to do. And those, everyone's number varies, right? And also, in an industry like this, some people have their privacies. You're not going to come here and disclose certain numbers for people. So what we tell our audience is we are very easily reachable. We have phone numbers, we have emails, you can contact us. Arrange a site visit with us. We'll come to your property, we'll do an analysis, we'll walk through with you, and then we'll be able to give you a quotation how much it will cost you to renovate your space.
Great.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's the perfect answer.
Yeah.
So you promise to bring me back once you're done with all this?
I would love to have you back. I want you to be able to really feel the difference.
All right.
Because I don't want you to just come when everything is beautiful. You see when things are not so great, and then once everything comes together.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Cynthia.
Yeah.
I assure you.
Yes,
It was great hanging out with you.
Same,
I hope we can keep doing this more.
Yeah.
And Fan Urban Interiors. This is awesome. I love it.
Okay,
It's awesome. So shall we now?
Yeah, we can.